from dumb people to smart people. What do you think about people using loopholes to get out of legal predicaments?
Why did you have to say so weirdly?
Why not? It's funny.
But anyway, yeah, like I think it's fine. Like if it is a loophole, then congrats. You know, you did your research and you found a way to abuse the system. So then I think it's still okay. Like obviously, if you're doing something wrong, it's still wrong. Um, but like if you managed it, then kudos to you, because I'm sure not a lot of people can say like, ah, no, we managed to like beat the system. You know?
Oh yeah,
Hel- Hello, you still there?
yeah. But yeah, I don't, okay. But anyway, back to dumb people. Uh, what do you think about the girl that got I think 14 million rand and spent like about 800,000 on groceries shopping?
I'm sure she bought a lot of food for all her friends and family. You
Oh yeah, I
know.
think she spent like about I think it was 100K in checkers.
I, I've
But
never actually like taken the time to see how much money I or like our house spends on grocery shopping. So,
I'm
but
sure it's
that
not. I'm
just
not sure it's
seems
not
a
a hundred
whole lot.
thousand.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's a way too much.
Like 5,000. Yeah. That's like for like a month. You know, people spend five
Yeah,
thousand to 10,000. Like like fancy. If you're going really fancy brands, 100,000 in checkers. That's kind of
yeah,
quite a lot, fam.
no, it really is. I do remember seeing a video of this girl.
Oh yeah.
She was also bragging a whole lot. She spent like I think $8,000 or $80,000 um,
Plus.
per month in like shopping and things. But then she's like some quote unquote influencer or like model or something. I don't know, like some
Nah.
internet celebrity. Um, and it's like she what she spends in a month is more than most people would make in a year's time. You know,
Fam, no
so
wait. $80,000 is quite a lot of in
yeah.
brands.
I can't remember how many digits this had, but I do remember it was quite big. So I think it would rather be the 80,000 than 8,000. So
80,000 is about 1.2 million rand per month. So it's small change for these people, you know. But yeah, but you know the girl who got the 14 million from Nesfus was found
uh,
guilty. I think she has to pay about like 600,000, or I think she has to pay 80% back. You know, she gave the 14 million back, of course. Like most of the money she went back, but she for the
yeah,
money she
the
spent, she
the
has to
things
pay
that she didn't
80% back.
manage to spend yet. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's on Nesfus, and now she has to pay back. Fuck.
Like, I really don't know what you do at that point.
You give it back, fam. Like if you by
Yeah,
mistake get like she knew that she
yeah,
has.
obviously, it was her fault, but like, what do you do?
No, no,
How
no.
do you
It was
get that
also
amount of
Nasfa's
money?
fault. Like it was also Nasfa's and whoever deals with giving money. Like, how the
Yeah,
fuck did you give 14 million to someone by mistake? 14
yeah,
million, fam. And then why? Why in the world would you like that late girl? Why would you just go start spending it and spend 800,000 rand in what in a week or in a month on groceries only? So,
nah,
she deserves it to pay 80% back of the money. Uh, so that's that being dumb. But also, I heard that UP has to pay back. Apparently, UP is having electricity problems. Like, Escom is trying to shut them down because they haven't paid like 34 million
Oh
rand.
yeah, I actually just spoke to my parents and our friend about that. Because my mother and this friend of ours also worked there,
Mm-hmm.
at UP, and we were just speaking. And apparently, I'm not sure if you heard or the reason why, but in 2015 or 2013, the grounds that UP is on got bought by someone else
Mm-hmm.
or something like that, or like the ownership changed, and it never got updated on the municipality's like website or the database or whatever. So they kept on billing UP for the electricity, even though the UP, like the grounds and everything, isn't on their name anymore, so they don't have to pay the electricity and things. So it's once again our lovely people in
Government.
charge of our country. It's their wrongdoing of like not having their things updated or on the right like set up right correctly. So it's not UP's fault. They don't actually owe that amount of money. It's whoever has the real or whoever the real owner of the like pieces of land is and like the buildings and shit. But still, that's a whole lot of money to pay.
Yeah, 34
Um,
million, eh? It's quite a lot.
mm.
But, yeah.
I got a story to tell quickly
Yeah, yeah, go.
about UP. So Friday, obviously, I'm not sure if you've been in the admin building,
Mm-hmm.
but they or like at least our floor has a lot of long corridors to get to like my office. So you had to walk like 2 or 3 long corridors, and when we got there, like it's like 200 meters away. Then you turn, and it's like 100 meters from my office. And while I was walking down the corridor, I saw those yellow like pop up boards that they make for like caution wet floor, like
Mm-hmm.
those ones, or the sign. The sign is what I'm looking for. There were two of them there, and like the floor looked somewhat shimmering, or like it looked like it sparkles ever so slightly because there's lights in the corridor. And as we got closer, we saw that it was flooded. There's just like 50 meters towards the one side that got flooded with water, and all the like 100 meters to my office was also flooded. Okay, flooded in the sense that it was like 2 centimeters of water, but 2 centimeters of water in a corridor that's like 100 meters long, that's quite a lot of
And
water.
that's a lot of water, yeah.
Yeah, and apparently one of the water pipes in the bathroom like just
Burst.
broke. Yeah, burst, and throughout the night, water just kept leaking out. And one of my bosses was really unhappy because like what happened? There's supposed to be security guards on campus, like in the corridors, walking up and down. So like, why didn't they notice the water or whatever? Because like if you were to walk that way, you would like hear or like even if you don't walk with a flashlight or something, you would hear the water that you're treading on or whatever. Um, but anyway, so my office got flooded slightly. Like 2 meters in, got full of water, and luckily the boxes that got wet were files and things that I had to go like get shredded because
Ah,
like there's old papers or whatever. So it's nothing really important that got damaged in the water, but some of the other offices, like the one just next to me, they have their desktops, their computer boxes,
ah.
like sitting on the ground, not on like a small block or anything elevated from the ground. No, it's just on the floor. So there was water in the bottom of the cases. I'm not
I
sure if
see.
they turned on, but yeah,
Hopefully they didn't turn it on because that is a hazard.
a health risk. Yeah.
you know. Well, this also falls under people being dumb. Quite a long
Yes.
section, but that's that for people being dumb. I guess, but that's that for this podcast also. We have lied about our opinions being on Spotify, but clearly no one
Yes.
ever gave a shit because no one watched it.
We might still try and figure it out, but currently they are asking for money to upload to
Yes,
Spotify.
yes, yes. And we are
So,
poor, so
hmm.
so this
You know,
this not happening.
if you guys want to donate to us,
Mm,
I'm sure we'll accept it with open arms and then
yes,
use the money on something else.
you know,
Uh,
uh, you know. But I guess that's it. There's no other stories for this week. Hopefully we have a guest next week. I know God was supposed to bring in like this girl. She still doesn't want to bring her
nah, I
in.
wasn't. I was
The
supposed to bring in one of my other friends that you know,
fam, those that friend does not want to. Which friend? No.
the ham.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You said that he's gonna come on one day, so
Yes, yes.
counting on it one day. But
I might organize with him for next week. So when you can't know until you know, you know.
but you know, I still want that girl to come on. I want that girl
I
to
do
come on.
not want that girl to come on. So
Fam, I think it would be the best. I think it would be the best episode to talk about pyramid schemes.
Red, what would you think if someone spoke about your finances and messages between you and that person publicly over a podcast? Huh? And then after that, you get invited onto said podcast and kind of made fun of further.
We're
Huh?
not gonna make fun of her, fam. We're gonna talk about like we're gonna explain to her. So, do you know you're dumb?
Do you know that you made a mistake and did a very idiotic thing?
We don't judge
Or
you.
do you?
We don't
Yeah,
judge.
yeah.
But you know you're being dumb, right?
We
You can
don't
give.
judge, but we think that you did a really dumb thing.
You know,
And
you know, I would recommend you invest in us,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we can release
We
better.
have a bright future. We went from watch time being like 1 minute 16 seconds to 8 minutes. You know, so that's
Oh
like
shit!
that's a really big
It's a big
increase
jump.
in.
It's a big jump.
Yeah, yeah.
Like these people are watching 8 minutes of a video. I don't know, man. Whoever. But you know, if anyone has made it this far, fam, please share the episode, like, and subscribe. Uh, comment down below. I see that Goat really likes liking every comment.
What else am I? YouTube has a section of where you can check the comments and check the comments that you've responded to and interacted with. So you know you might as well click the like button on the comments. You know,
Why don't you
if they.
comment back, fam? Like, thanks for commenting. Like,
What would I say?
thanks for commenting. Yeah, yeah.
Just a
Hopefully.
generic copy
Oh no, no,
paste.
no.
Thanks for commenting.
No, no, no. Not thanks for commenting. You're supposed to put like. Don't forget to like and subscribe also. You did the third one. But yeah, you could have said you can also come on the podcast, you can also do this, but you know, oh well. But I guess, you know, it's fine, it's fine. So if you are watching till the end, share with your friends, tell them to subscribe. Just like I said, like I'll say all the time, put the episode in the background. If you want to listen to some random people talk, go for it. But if you don't want to, just mute it, leave it, and enjoy life. And yeah, that's that.
Continue on your sad existence. You know.
Yeah. Because you know, we curse you every week. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of, this has been your Extremely Average podcast with your hosts, Goat and Red. And we thank you for joining us today. And as always, Teap curses you with an extremely average week.
Bye bye.